devastating blow has hit the Chargers, and not just any setback. Their franchise left tackle, Rashawn Slater, is out for the entire 2025 NFL season due to a torn patellar tendon. For anyone following the team's quest for a playoff resurgence, this news is nothing short of alarming. But here's where it gets controversial. Can any team survive the loss of an all-pro left tackle, especially when expectations are sky-high? On Thursday in El Segundo, the Chargers confirmed that Slater suffered the injury during practice and will require surgery. The team wasted no time placing him on injured reserve, officially ending his hopes of playing this year. The announcement echoed through the fan base and across the league. Few injuries shake up a roster like this one. The timing couldn't be more dramatic. Slater had just inked a record-breaking 4-year, $114 million contract extension less than 2 weeks ago, making him the best-paid offensive lineman in NFL history. For a franchise that finally locked down its most critical protector, fate's twist feels especially cruel. At the time of the injury, Slater was participating in a simulated team drill. Only 3 offensive linemen faced 2 rushers, focusing on refined technique instead of high contact. Here's what you might have missed. The offensive line unit was otherwise normal, with Andre James at center and Zion Johnson at left guard. Tuli Tuipulotu lined up at edge rusher. Bull rushed Slater just after quarterback Justin Herbert snapped the ball. Slater, setting himself for pass protection, planted his left foot and suddenly collapsed, reaching immediately for his left knee. The field fell silent as trainers hurried to his side. Slater's pain was visible, both physically and emotionally. Teammates gathered around him, offering handshakes and hugs as he was helped onto a cart. As the cart turned toward the facility, Slater's frustration was obvious. He threw his helmet onto the ground and smacked his hand against the cart, the sound echoing and signaling to everyone just how much this moment meant. The scene was somber, practice continued, but the crowd felt the loss. "That's just something you don't want to see," Tuipulotu later admitted. After Slater exited, coaches acted quickly. Joe Alt, usually the right tackle, flipped to the left side, while Trey Pipkins III stepped in at right tackle. It's safe to say this new alignment will define the offense's look this season. Alt and Slater were viewed by many, including offensive coordinator Greg Roman, as possibly the best tackle duo in the league. "A lot of people would probably say we have the best tackle combo," Roman boasted earlier in camp. Is he right? Was this tandem truly number one? Leave your opinion below. Could another pair rival them? Slater's resume and his monster contract back up the claim, and Alt, coming off a strong rookie year, seemed set to become elite himself. "Watch what he does this year," Roman insisted. But now, with Alt stepping into the critical left tackle spot, the line and the entire offense face big questions. And this is the part most fans overlook. If any team is equipped for such a crisis, it might be these Chargers. Alt has significant experience at left tackle, having started 33 games there during his Notre Dame days and handling the job flawlessly as a rookie in Week 18 last season, even with his assignment coming as a last-minute surprise. Through training camp, Alt continued taking left tackle reps, especially when Slater missed several practices due to both contract talks and a stubborn blister. During those absences, the team got a preview of their new reality. Alt at left, Pipkins at right. What about Pipkins? Drafted in the 3rd round back in 2019, he's no stranger to starting at right tackle, with almost 3,000 regular season snaps to his name. After the 2023 season, coaching changes pushed Pipkins inside to right guard, but free agent signing Mekhi Becton was poised to reclaim that role this year. Pipkins, without salary guarantees, almost didn't make the roster, an interesting twist considering how essential his depth now becomes. Did the Chargers front office make the right call keeping him, or should they have used that cap space elsewhere? Chime in below if you have strong feelings on the decision. Head coach Jim Harbaugh and GM Joe Hortiz appeared to settle on Johnson as starting left guard and Bradley Bozeman at center, both returning from a 2024 season that saw interior struggles. The idea was to build a stable foundation with top-tier tackles on the edge and beefed-up support inside. Now, with Slater gone, the best tackle duo argument is moot, and the O-line ceiling suddenly looks much lower. Nobody quite knows when Becton will return to full health. He hasn't practiced since July 28th, and details remain vague. Harbaugh called the situation not severe, but the lack of specifics raises questions. Bozeman also sat out Thursday's session. On top of all that, the key decision-makers, including Harbaugh, Hortiz, President John Spanos, and more were seen in a somber huddle after practice. Just weeks ago, Greg Roman confidently declared, "We definitely have the ingredients. Full transparency, we have to stay healthy, just like every other NFL team." But on August 7th, that ambition took a massive hit. So here's the real question for Chargers fans and football observers. Can this team stay competitive behind a reshuffled offensive line? Or is this injury the kind of blow that derails a promising season? And for those who argue that no single injury determines an NFL campaign, do you see depth at tackle as being more important than star power? Share your thoughts. Does the backup plan give you hope? Or do the Chargers need to make a big move before Week 1?